My name is Priscilla and I upload makeup related content on my channel. If you're new, I do hope you consider subscribing to this wonderful channel. And if you're coming back, welcome back! In today's video, I'm actually going to be trying on all the new makeup that I purchased in my last haul. I'll link that video down below. But I am going to go ahead and try them on. Most of them are first impressions. A few of them I have tried already. So if you guys are interested how I got this look here, then keep on watching. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Skin Untouchable. This one is a primer and sunscreen in one. It does look like that. If you guys can see, it does have a tint to it. I think I'm just going to go in with my hands and just, yeah, I'm just going to do this. Not going to go in with the brush. You guys can see. It does have a bit of a glow, but nothing to be like, oh my goodness. I feel like if you go in with this one, you don't necessarily need to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So I think you can just do like one or the other, but this one has sunscreen as well. So just something to consider. Since I am doing a full face of new makeup that I bought in my last haul, the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. These were products that I also purchased too, but I'm not going to use these in this video because these are just repurchases, since the ones that I had, like these two already had ran out, and then I just got a different shade. I just wanted to try the newer products for me. So far I like that. I mean, hey, get my sunscreen, primer, and a bit of a glow. Okay. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Mine's in N3. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I'm gonna go in this area for my pores. It looks like that. I feel like the one before this one was a little bit thicker. I feel like it smoothed my pores a bit more. I don't think the formula's changed. Gonna take some foundation, pump it in the back of my hand. I'm going in with just one pump right now. I have tried this foundation years ago, so curious. I feel like this one is a bit lighter than my Wet n Wild one. It did look a little lighter, but when I was comparing the shades, this was the only shade that came close to that foundation. The other ones were just too dark. Too dark or too pink. I don't know. I just did not care for those. I went in with like a little bit more. I'm gonna take my... I'm trying to... those on. That is one pump. What it does, I feel like it's giving me like a cast. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I can always go in with bronzer. But let's try one more pump and see. I normally don't do two pumps just because I don't know, I don't always want like a full coverage look. Medium, light to medium, I'm okay with. Medium is preferred. This is how it looks with two pumps. So far I'm not like impressed. I still prefer my Wet n Wild foundation. Yeah, but let's just keep adding the products on just to see how it looks. Maybe as I keep putting on the other products, it'll just kind of come together, but yeah. And anything that wasn't in my previous haul, I'm just gonna skip over and then show you guys the products that I did purchase, but I'm gonna list everything that I used in the description below. I'm gonna set my concealer. I just went in really quick with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So to set my under eyes, I'm going in with the Covergirl Clean Invisible Loose Powder in 105 Translucent. It does have the puff. I did rip it out, like I did cut it, so I'm gonna just pour some here. I'm gonna take the puff, grab some in there. I don't know if I like this powder. I'm gonna just try it since it actually does have a tint to it. I don't know about it for being under my eyes, and I feel like it makes it look really like dry looking down here, so let's try the whole face. Just gonna take a bit of a fluffier brush. This all over. Oh wait! I can't set my whole face yet because I have some cream products. One of them will go over good on the face because I've tried it, so let's go through those first. So 2 of my cream products are blushes. I do have 2 blushes as you guys saw, and I am going to put both of these on so that you guys see both of them. I'm going to go ahead and use this one where I already powdered. I have used both of these before and I do like them. This one actually does good over powder too. I've tried it like that before and it does. So first I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy Blush Face Off, and I have the shade Born Yesterday. It's a really nice color here. Matches my shirt. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna grab some from here and put some back here. And this blush, I feel like you can do a brush or your finger, which I like. This is how it looks over powder. Very pretty. And then I'm going in with the Rare Beauty blush in Love. Hopefully I do okay amount because I use a lot by accident, not on purpose. Just gonna do like a little bit, just like a little bit, like right here and like right here. Okay, see, just those 2 dots. I'm gonna go in with my finger a little bit more. I think with my finger I'm picking up the foundation, so I'm just gonna go back with the brush. You see how a little goes, it's already, before I would put like just 1 dot, and that was like a lot. Okay. I love it. We can build it up. Now we're just gonna go right here and right there. I feel like this is gonna be a lot now. Like it does have a lot of blending to do. Okay. There we go. You guys can see they are 2 different shades. You can get that color. Believe me, you can. I don't know if it was like I feel like it's coming off a bit pinker, but I wonder if it's because I used the same brush on both sides. It doesn't have like, I know it has a bit of a glow, but I did use the e.l.f. primer that has a glow already. So you can see this side. This one is a more luminous one, and this one is more just a cream. I feel like my foundation is picking up. I don't necessarily think it's the blush's fault, but I'm not sure what's going on there. But you guys can see you get like a nice pink. You get like a nice little toasty terracotta shade on this side. And this one, I feel like I'm practicing with it, so I'm glad that I can see that I can build it to get what I want it to be. I just have to use just a little bit and then just keep like building it up. Now I am gonna go ahead and set my face with the powder. I am gonna go over the blush and everything too, so I'll start off on my forehead. Even setting the face, they still both show up, so I like that. The powder to set the face, I think it did a good job setting it. Yeah, I think I'd use it to set it again, but I mean, it's just first impression, so we'll see how that goes. The next thing I have is the Wet n Wild Sesame Street collaboration. This one is the Complexion Trio, and this one is the Best Buddies. So it does have 2 bronzer shades here and a highlight. I am going to go in with this bronzer shade here and the highlight together. I'm going to go in with this shade here. Pick that up. Ooh. This side looks a little funny. I'm going to go in with this shade here. Let's see. Comes up a little bit. Let's even it out. I'm not gonna go in with the highlighter. If you do like this blush by itself, if you don't set it, you don't need a highlighter, but it's preference. But I like highlighter, so I'm gonna go in with this highlighter. You probably can see it better off of this one since it wasn't like a dewy blush compared to this one. It's not like a boom highlighter like some of their other highlighters. I think it's more subtle. I'm gonna build it up. I do like this shade, and this one kind of does come up a bit in like on my skin. I think if you're deeper skin, this one won't probably show up as much. This one does. The highlighter though, I don't think it's one that I'm gonna be like, ooh, I want to grab it for the highlight. I mean, honestly, I think you could pass on this if you already have like a bronzer that you like and a highlighter that you like. I would think so, because I'm not, I feel like it's like kind of glittery. And it feels like drying. It doesn't feel like a typical Wet n Wild highlighter. This is all my opinions. The other 2 products that I have are lip products. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the face, and then I will be right back. I am back to try on the lip products. So we do have 2 lip products. We do have the Physicians Formula Diamond Last Mineral Wear Lip Cream in the shade Majestic Mauve. And then I have a Hard Candy Insta Lip Liner in Kiss and Tell. Of course, these 2 shades don't go together. I'm going to first put the Physicians Formula one on so you guys can see how it looks. And then I'm going to put the Hard Candy one because that one goes better with my eye look. So the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear does have like a... It does hold product right there. I do like this shade. It's like My Lips but better kind of shade. It's very close to my natural lip color. I do have a purple undertone to my lips, so I do like this. And it's starting to dry down. It doesn't say that it's a liquid lipstick, it's a lip cream. So it's not going to dry out all the way. Yeah, it does have some switch. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take this off so we can try the lip liner. It's drying down really fast, which is awesome. And it's starting to feel sort of like powdery on the lips. So to me, I feel like it's gonna dry down like a liquid lipstick. So if you guys can see, I don't have much on my hand. Didn't even come off. It has like a little, like, I don't even think you guys can see that. It's just a little bit, not much. But I mean, it's completely dried. down. You can see. The only thing is that they don't have like a seal, so you have to be careful, because when I went, a lot of them were open, so I had to look for ones that was like clean on the inside, and it didn't look like they were like taking them out and pumping them. I know I'm like trying to take this product off, but I don't know if I like them. I was about to take it off and I saw it very close, and look. If I smile, it looks good. But if I don't, going in with the hard candy liner now. This one does have a brush though. Oh, that broke. Maybe I put it out too much. Here you guys have this lip liner. It kind of has a like the powdery feel to it, so it's also, this one has a little less of that drying feeling, so it feels a bit more comfortable than the other one does. It does make your lips look a little dry too. You really want to exfoliate your lips with these type of products, but it's comfortable, and if you want a lip liner that you know won't budge, hey, and hard candy is affordable at the drugstore as well. I don't understand the need for the brush. It's kind of pointless. It feels like it just drags across your lips, but it doesn't move the product unless you like go just a little bit here and then start using the brush right away, because it's already drying down by the time you're done. So I don't know the point of that, but yeah, just to kind of do like a recap, I like the e.l.f. sunscreen and primer. I look forward to using this more. The foundation itself, I think it's okay. I still feel like I look more on the lighter side than I normally would. Let's swatch them together. So this is the e.l.f. the Wet n Wild one, and then the L'Oreal one. They're just slightly a little different. This one is the L'Oreal one. You can see it is lighter than the Wet n Wild one. The Wet n Wild one does have a bit more of just a tan to it. Overall, I don't think it's the foundation's fault in the shade. I don't know. I went to Target and I grabbed the Wet n Wild one to put it against those, because they had way different shades than Walmart did, but I still couldn't find a shade match. This one was the closest. I don't know if there's an N. There has to be an N4. Did I see it there though? In either one of them? I don't know. So I'm gonna be on the hunt for N4 to see if maybe that's a better shade. This one is neutral light medium, so I don't know, but it makes me look a bit lighter. So with this one, I would have to use a setting powder that has maybe like this one. It does have color to it. It probably would have helped to kind of give my skin a bit more color. Sorry. Oh, I'm sitting on my foot and it's like bugging me. Okay. The Covergirl Clean Invisible Powder. I don't know if I'm gonna like this for under my eyes, because I feel like it made me look a bit dry on my under eyes. It doesn't look that bad right now, but I think because I set my whole face with this, it kind of evened it out. But I don't think it helped with my under eyes, like brightening them up or anything. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think I have to keep using it. Blushes. The Rare Beauty blush in Love and the Hard Candy Face Off blush in Born Yesterday. This one's a luminous. This is just a cream. This is this cheek here. And this is this cheek here. I like both of these. If you want a luminous glow, check these out. I think it's nice, and I like the shade too. And then this one too, if you just want more like of a cream. Rare Beauty, it was good. You have to be careful with this one though. I like that I saw I could build it up, because the first couple of times, the first time I put like 2 big dots, too much. Then the next time I put just 1 big dot, it was still too much. So now I try putting some in the back of my hand and just really softly with it, as you saw, and I was able to build it up. So I'm glad I tried. You just got to keep trying your makeup. You just got to keep playing with it. The Wet n Wild and Sesame Street collaboration. This is the Complexion trio and Best Buddies. I know the other one was a blush trio and a highlighter, 2 blushes, highlighter, and this one is 2 like contour bronzers. I'll say like bronzers. 2 bronzers and a highlight. The bronzer shade is nice. This one barely kind of like shows up, but if you're a deeper tone, it won't. And then the highlighter itself, I really don't care for it. I feel like Wet n Wild does better highlighters, so honestly, I would just say like pass on this one. Lastly, I have 2 lip products, which was the Physicians Formula Diamond Last Lip Cream and the Hard Candy Lip Liner. This one here, I just used it this one time, and it reminds me of the ColourPop Ultra Matte, like their matte liquid lipsticks. I know they have satin lipsticks, things like that, but the matte ones, it reminds me of that kind of formula where it dries down. It makes your lips look dry, so you really need to exfoliate with this. If you like that type of formula, the ColourPop matte liquid lipsticks, then you're gonna like it. If you didn't, you're not gonna like it. The other one is the Hard Candy Lip Pout Lip Liner. This is what I have on now. I like it. It's actually comfortable. The more I've been talking, it's actually feeling comfortable. So I actually do recommend this. I just don't understand the purpose of the brush, because by the time you're like done, it's already drying down, unless you know, do like a little part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't, consider subscribing to this wonderful channel. Stay tuned, because I do have another haul coming. This is like the last haul for a bit, I think. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderfully blessed day. Bye, everyone.